It is around actually 2 a.m. already. I have a terrible sleep schedule, but I said I was going to make this video for you guys. Just as a background, I went down to Brown County today. I was going to get a haircut. Halfway through the trip, my barber told me that I would be too late, and she canceled the appointment on me. So it's been kind of a long day, but we're going to continue on this business presentation, if you will. Basically, my business plan for 2026. I wish I made this video a little bit sooner because my mind would be more in tune and I can actually execute on this video better. But what we're going to be talking about today is my business plan for 2026. Now, this is a business plan specifically for me, okay? So this isn't really related to Kevin and what he's doing. As I mentioned before, I could be potentially working with Kevin on a team in 2026. If that is the case, then this business model will look slightly different in the sense that I will have another lead generation format, which is Zillow leads, right? And that will be primarily for buyers. This is not considering if Kevin and I are officially on a team. But I reckon that is going to be the result of what happens. This is also predicated on the 200 contacts that I'll have done by the end of the year. So that's going to include everyone's email, phone number, and home address as well. And it's 200 people in my sphere of influence. So we're going to be talking about my goals for 2026. It's going to be personal goals that I have, which I won't go too in-depth on. And then it's also going to be talking about my personal goals now, or my business goals, if you will. This video will not be longer, not even close to as long as the first business plan that I had. That one went through the remainder of this year, and then it also went towards 2026. And it was this very detailed list. This is very much more straightforward. I think this is like 4 pages max versus the other one. It was like 10, 12 pages, something like that, maybe even more. This one's definitely more straight to the point. So I think this is going to be something a little bit better in that sense. So we're going to get this started. Okay, so this is for 2026. I reckon 2026 is going to be the best year for me as far as my life. I reckon 2026 is going to be the year for first, a year for many different things, like making a lot of income, for example. And I'm not saying that lightly. Okay, I've talked this sort of talk before. In 2023, when I was a self-improvement YouTuber, I thought 2023 would be the year I'd break 100,000 a year. Genuinely. Clearly, I never got even close to that, okay? And look, I understand that this is a hefty penny of what I'm trying to do. Like, you can already kind of see some of the stuff that I have on here for goals. I understand that these goals are a far-fetched, but I need to keep believing and understand that everything here is math. If I simply do the tasks necessary, then it's going to be great. And on top of that, I'll have accountability partners via the office to keep me accountable for my goals. So let's get this business plan started. This is the Nicholas Ponzo 2026 sales and marketing plan. This is the year for growth and success. Straight up. This is the year where I'm going to see the most growth in my life, and this is the year that I'm going to be building the most success in my career and in my personal life. So let's get it started. What are my top goals for 2026? Well, first things first, I talk about health and fitness here. I believe I'm standing at around at least 15 to 18% body fat. Let's try to get that down to 13%. I still have abs, but they're still hidden. I'd like to go ahead and cut out some of the stomach fat that I have. Meal prepping before my workouts is huge. So instead of, eating the same thing every day, I think, meal prepping in advance, maybe the night before, would be a good idea. I would like to exercise around 5 days a week instead of the 3 to 4 that I have been doing this year. Social life, I want to be going to more amusement parks. In 2024, I went to 5 amusement parks. This year, I've went to 0 amusement parks. So I'd like to go to more of those, like Kings Island, Cedar Point. And through August and November, I'd like to go to more IU football games because IU football is awesome and Signetti is absolutely crushing it. So I'd want to go to more of those. Obviously, I want to attend Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas with everyone in my family. And I'd like to attend in-person church every Sunday. Starting to go to church would be great. Business. $10 million in sales volume. What this means is that every transaction I close, this would be adding up to the listing price of the home. So if I help someone buy a $300,000 house, that's $300,000 in sales volume. So I want 10 million. That's a tall order. $300,000 in gross commission income. This is before taxes. So with taxes, it's probably like $192,000. Now, if I make this much money, I'm likely going to be hiring a CPA, right? Like someone that's going to help me sort of avoid paying certain taxes. Not evade, but avoid certain taxes, and I can start saving more money. This is such an insane goal for someone in my caliber. I mean, considering I've only been in real estate for 3 months, this shouldn't be a goal that's achievable, but I've seen it happen. I just need to do the math. And thankfully enough, I think I have the blueprint and the plan to get that working. And it's backed by people that are successful in this industry. I want to win Rookie of the Year. There are only a select few of new agents in the office that I can see that are poised to win Rookie of the Year, but I actually have a strong belief that it is going to be me. I don't know why. Like, I cannot see someone coming in here unless it's like a new agent comes in January and absolutely crushes it. From what I've seen, though, I don't see there being an issue winning this goal. Like, I should win this pretty easily. If not, then that's fine. You know, like, I'd be able to achieve these other goals, and that'd be great. Or even yet, just becoming the person that is, you know, like, motivated to even get to that goal would be huge. 30 closings, pretty straightforward. If all of my buyers end up closing, then I would have about 3 closings already. So I'd be 1/10 of the way there. And it's not even 2026. So this is pretty much what I said. I want to achieve $10 million in sales volume and generate $300,000 in gross commission income by the end of the year. So by the end of 2026. So let's say Kevin and I do end up forming a team and he offers me Zillow leads. Here are going to be my top 3 priorities in business. Consistent lead gen. So that's cold calling, FSBOs and expireds, social media, open houses, and then you can add Zillow leads on there too. Second is going to be my database nurture, the 36 touch system. So implementing that starting in January would be huge. And also at this point, I will have 200 contacts on my database already that have all my information or all their information, name, phone number, email, add like home address, all that stuff. So this will be an easy way to reach out to my sphere. I would also like to obtain leverage and outsource certain tasks. So outside of social media, I would love to outsource my cold calling and stuff, maybe to an inside sales agent, for example. That would be huge. So the quote for this year is going to be not affected by success, not affected by failure. You have to keep moving no matter what the circumstances are. So this is very important. I should not be changing my mood depending on how I feel. It should not be affected by the circumstances of the game. It's winning football 101. So here are the 3 pillars of lead generation. First one is going to be cold, unpaid outbound. So this is what I've literally been doing the past 3 months. So it's going to be reaching out to FSBOs and reaching out to expireds. I would like to leverage this by the end of the year by using the inside sales agent. And then I would like to upgrade to an auto dialer if it's possible. So this would help me get through cold calling so much easier, whether it be Vulcan 7 or Mojo. I would also like to add a value package to my listing presentation. So having free staging, free photography, AI tools, and maybe even saying like, if the home doesn't sell in 60 days, I'll sell it for free. That could be a good promise if I end up building that leverage. Kevin taught me the 5-3 rule. So if I can get this done every month, set up 5 appointments. If I can set up 5 appointments, 3 of them will attend. And with those 3 that I will attend, I will get 1 listing. So following that rule would be huge. Second lead generation is going to be unpaid inbound. So that's going to be sphere of influence. And then I have some of my friends that might be looking to buy. And then I also have open houses, which, look, guys, I hate open houses. I hate them. I hate them because I've never had any genuine luck with them, and everyone just seems to not like me, like straight up when I enter, like when they enter. It could be because of my skills and my experience level. I almost feel like at the same time, it's also people don't want to be bugged by realtors and open houses, especially if they already have an agent. So, and also, the amount of work that it takes, I mean, it's just a lot of work. But doing them twice a week, I think could be a good way to find buyers that way. Although I reckon with Zillow leads, I don't think I'll have to put in as much stock on open houses. But hey, why not? It'd be good to go ahead and do that. The more the merrier, right? Third is going to be social media. This is the gold mine for my business. I really do believe that if I'm going to build long-term success anywhere, it will be social media. Because I have been on social media making YouTube videos for 13 years, or about 12 to 13 years. And look, I mean, I have experience in this stuff. Now, it's not to say I'm an expert. I mean, obviously, I've been doing it for fun for the most part. So it's a little bit different than taking it professionally. But nevertheless, I will find new leads this way. And thankfully enough, I already have a system. And with my self-improvement channel, I already have a lead magnet idea. I want to make the content authentic and entertaining for people to watch. Like, people want to sit down and hear me talk. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and hopefully even making money off YouTube would be huge. So, and also here you got nuance. So making the content like stand out. And then I also have like it separated by social media platforms. So Instagram will be like realtor stuff. YouTube will be something more along the lines of personal and real estate stuff, like making it a little bit more of like a gray area in that sense. Facebook will be just my sphere, so my friends and family. So this is actually something I haven't filled out yet. So it's tracking my numbers. I will update you guys on this whenever I get this done. So far, I do not have that done. So here is essentially my 36 touch database plan. So this is how I'm going to be reaching out to the 200 contacts in my sphere. So I'll collect emails and I'll create a smart plan. So it will be 12 text messages per year for the 200 people every month. On top of that, I'll do 12 emails or 12 newsletters. So get those started, which I'll likely have to start doing my newsletter in December. 4 calls per year. And I'll do that through the DT-D2 method, which meaning that I'll be calling people depending on their last name, the letter of their last name. 2 giveaways. So doing giveaways for like IU, Colts, Pacers, Purdue tickets, Notre Dame tickets. If we can get this vendor funded, I actually have a lender that might actually be good to do this. He's with Ruoff Mortgage. 2 client appreciation events. So maybe we can do a sporting event, maybe IU football tailgate. Hey, meet me over here. I'll have dinner, or I'll have like some cookout stuff. I could also do free family photos. So if you want to take photos for like Easter time, for example, this could be a great opportunity. 2 magnets would be good. I actually have a magnet from Mike Lyons' team hung up on or placed on my refrigerator. So magnets are such a great way to have people remember your business because they have a very long shelf life. So having that be there would be huge. And then two pop-bys would be great, like dropping off local gifts, for example. It's important that I'm going to stay organized in this database system, and I'd like to schedule proper contacts and keep communication as a top priority for my clients and leads. So this is just going over and again, like literally this is it, guys. We're going to be going over the listing presentation. Okay, so this is pretty much what I have so far. As if I'm giving out a listing presentation, we're going to mutually agree on price. And then we're also going to set the policy of if there are 10 showings without an offer or 3 weeks of no offers, there will be a price adjustment. Staging, photography, AI tools are going to be included in my fees. I will not charge people for that. I'll leverage AI through video content and stuff and leverage my network of 300 agents to find them a buyer. And maybe with Zillow leads, you never know. So that's it, guys. 2026 plan. Very straightforward. Very, very straightforward. This is getting vet out by Kevin, okay? So this isn't like just some fun thing that I made. It's genuinely something that, that Kevin's made. And I know we keep talking about him a lot, but he is one of the guys that watches this channel. And, I like to give him a shout out because he's helped me a tremendous amount. So good stuff here. That's it. that's it for the video, guys. It's 2:14. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Thankfully enough, with my schedule now, I do not have to wake up as early. Like I used to wake up at 7 and really grind my shit. Now I can get the same amount of work done at 10, and honestly, it's like just as productive. So, there you go, guys. That's it. I can see success growing here very soon. Also, my roommate and I will be moving into our new apartment on December 1st, so I'll make a whole episode on that, and eventually you're going to see a different background. I will be in my bedroom eventually, but for right now, this is the goal. So there you guys have it. That's it. Thank you guys for watching this business presentation. Let's go ahead and kill 2026. Now, let's not be hasty. 2025 is not over yet. I want to capitalize as much as I can on this year. And the fact that we had a contract signed by the end of the year, huge deal, okay? We've already won this year by signing any contract. So, again, huge deal. We're going to have more updates tomorrow. Again, great video here, great business plan. I'm excited for 2026. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys. Take care.